Like a rivalry game. We all love them. Richard, how much extra attention do these games get from the players and the coaches?
Players won't say it to the media, but we know what's at stake. Since the schedule was released, these games have been circled on the calendar by both teams.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. We've got Mikal Bridges. Josh Hart out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's MP. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. The three from MP. Drains the three-pointer. MP's got the first basket of the game for the Knicks.
Nice shot by MP. Great touch from outside.
Porter with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. The three from Thomas. Knicks with the rebound. They are tearing through the league right now with 15 wins in a row.
There is a lot of players who will say they don't take notice of a budding winning streak. But when it's double digits, everyone knows. Winning streaks are a lot harder than people think because every single team wants to be the one to take you down. 0 for 3, not the start they're looking for.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, the Nets trading this summer for Michael Porter Jr. And after playing a complimentary role in Denver with Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray, he now becomes a focal point. He said he's not really a big city guy with all the traffic, but listen, he can expect plenty of crowding every time he touches the ball.
He can heat up in a hurry, that's for sure. Hey, Shams, thank you very much.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Bridges passes to Towns. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
Pass to Thomas. Here's Sharp. To the middle. He's looking for Porter and finds him. Outside for Thomas. 5 on the clock. Shot to stop the run. That shot is off. Bridges with some nice defense. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Al LaForce on the sidelines.
I did have a chance to talk with the head coach for Brooklyn. We talked about the matchup issues that Karl Anthony Towns creates for defenses. Coach said the combination of size and skill make Cat a tough cover. If you put a center on him, he can beat them with his quickness or his perimeter game. And if you put a wing on him, he can overpower them in the post. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Saraf. Count that bucket.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, not the start that they wanted, but maybe that basket was all they needed to get into a little bit of a rhythm.
MP, no good. Nets trail by 9. Pass to Claxton. It's Thomas on the wing. That misses, and he's 0 for 4.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Richard, Cam Thomas has been criticized for his shot selection at times, but the guy can flat out score.
Oh, he's a walking bucket, and to his credit, he works on taking these difficult shots because he knows that is a valuable skill in this league.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. 11-point game. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they took on the Knicks.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup, and their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
Ring shot on the way, and again it's New York.
Oh, great ball movement there.
55 seconds left in the first.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And it's Sharp missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And a wide open look for MP. Buries the long-range jumper. Perry's got 14 points.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Pass to Saraf. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. MP outside. Jacks up a three. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
MP getting it done for the Knicks. And with his work in that quarter, he has 5 3-pointers in the game now. Quite a showing from long range. We come back right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for New York.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence.
Teams will make substitutions. Here's Brunson. He has yet to score. Outside, Towns. And the Knicks miss again. Nets trail by 16. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. And finished off by Porter.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. MP passes to Towns. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
Pass to Williams. Here's Mann. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Porter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Anunoby finds Brunson. And here is MP. Just 4 to shoot. Towns sets the pick for MP. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
The 3, rebounded by the Nets.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball on the three-point line.
Pass to Claxton. Inside. Man in the corner. Nailed from three-point land. Man's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Nets. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for New York. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Now here's Towns. Fires from deep. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Towns has got 7.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And so Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Let's go. You're on the big screen. That's what you look for.
The Nets making a switch here. Thomas has checked in. Mikal Bridges checked in for the Knicks.
On the court.
Here's Saroff. 11 points last game. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Bridges for 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
When he's on, the three-pointer can be a real weapon for Bridges.
Outside Thomas. Pass to Claxton. Now Porter shoots over Anunoby. Porter, no luck.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
MP dishes to Towns. Bridges for 3. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Perry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. 16 seconds left in the second quarter. Thomas with the ball. Still scoreless. 3 on the clock. And again, it's the Nets missing. He gets it up. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. New York ahead. They storm through the end of the quarter on a 9-0 run. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
And this is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back games, but when I ripped.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the New York Knicks.
They've been locked.
Thanks for spending half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
And I like that they had the confidence in him to keep calling his number.
Thomas on the wing. He's joined by Porter. Sharp out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's Saroff in at the 1. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 32% overall right now, not one of their better showings. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Sharp the pass to Thomas. Sharp with a screen on Bridges. Back to Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Good to see Thomas give the rock up there. That's the right choice.
The Knicks leading by 22. MP deciding where to go with it. Here's Towns. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 5th assist in this one. And here's Brooklyn. They host the 76ers after this, and that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Saroff gets the bucket.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. And MP throws it down.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Pass to Sharp. The 3 from Thomas. It's rebounded by New York. Hart's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Perry. Lays it up off the glass. And it's now 23 points for MP.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Now Thomas. Here's Sharp. To the inside. Saroff can't hit. Pass to MP. And the dunk by MP.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Timeout called, the Nets. All right, we've got a bit of a break now, so here's a look at the league's best defenses. Number 1, the Knicks.
Great defenders both individually and collectively. I mean, you can tell they really love accepting that challenge. They can stifle you at that end of the floor.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Those who've worked with Nets coach Jordy Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." Back over to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Allie. Williams inside the line, and the Nets miss again.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Pass to Saraf. GA here about 3 level scores. But is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
1:43 left to play in the third. Pass to Brunson. Over Thomas, and the Knicks good for 2.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Now Claxton, scoreless thus far. Thomas, no luck.
You cannot play worse offensively, although he's trying, and he hasn't made one shot yet. I feel for him.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Pass to Claxton. The Nets working the ball around now. And here is Thomas. And the layup is good.
Muscling it home, Cam finds a way on that offensive end.
The Knicks shooting a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. And here's MP for 3.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Saraf. Offline with his 3.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Oh, and this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Greg, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message. And so it's New York out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been active. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision.
Deciding to change it up. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Let's hear it for the Brooklyn Nets.
And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
And New York, looking at who they've got. We've got Miles McBride. Jalen Brunson out there with MP. Then it's Robinson, and it's Clarkson in at the 4. From downtown, good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Porter, a screen on Robinson. Here's Saraf. Takes it off the glass.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
New York is on 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. Down low, here's Robinson, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Robinson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And MP's teammates appreciate this. He understands how valuable passing is to team chemistry, and he learned it quickly.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
MP kicks to Clarkson, and again, New York with the triple.
A fine shooter from deep. Clarkson has a good feel for when to let it fly.
Pass to Porter. Over McBride. That one a little long. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Over in the corner, McBride. Now, here's MP. Out to Clarkson. And again, it's a New York 3.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Knicks.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Sinks the three-pointer. MP's got 33 points.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
14 foul. At the line, shooting for Brooklyn. Sir. Stepping to the line with 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. So for the Knicks, Porty's checked in, and Landry Shamet subbed in for Miles McBride. And the second free throw, good.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just one miss, now is not the time to be missing those.
Sheer effort from the young MP in close.
13.
Free throw good, MP.
At the line for the Knicks. MP, 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 42 seconds left in the 4th. Pass to Claxton. Here is Porter from past the arc. Tips it up. Robinson pulls it in. MP outside. The 3-ball. It's hauled in by Claxton. Brooklyn with the ball. And here is Thomas. And that one is good.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And here's MP for 3. Got it.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.